Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's the keeper's ball. David Villa made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now he's running away. He's going for goal. It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Applies the finish. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Nicely weighted ball. David Villa. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Davids. Alvarez. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes for a shot! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Darren Fletcher. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chetri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu finding himself in space. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Kaká. Picked out brilliantly. Davids. Knocks it out wide. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Shonen Belmare coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Shonen Belmare have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Shonen Belmare leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Brilliantly cut out. Akanji. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Number 15, Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Francesco Totti.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And we have our very first corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Club America have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's Neymar! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Number 24, Fletcher. Coming on the field, number 11, Stojkovic. Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, great leap! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Has a look and plays it forward. Out for a throw. Yep, it's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining, game still on. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Club America restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That's the throw. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Real chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes. Shevchenko! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. We thought they were done, but never say never. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
You know.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although...
എണ്ണ കുടിച്ചോ ആ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Danny Olmo, and he cuts out the supply. De Paul. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass did.
Fletchy! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a pop! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Messi. Davids gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich herring after the ball here. Shoots! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
It's starting to look... And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Alvarez. Coming on the field,
Madrid kick off the second half.
Number 17,
Sean and Belmare have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Threads one in, driven in. Keeper's dealt with that. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Sunil Chetri. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. 75 minutes played. Looking to play him in. He has a look up.
Shun and Belmare clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neuer getting this one clear. David Villa. Filippo Inzaghi. Roberto Carlos. And he's got his cross in. Oh. They'll have to settle for that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's so...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Borussia Dortmund have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders Have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Azar! That is some save from Khan. Danny Olmo going face to... And the finish! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 14 minutes is
So, a breakthrough already.
Alvarez.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chetri. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Chetri, and it's Olmo. Good take, and is he shapes to shoot? It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Shonen Belmare are now luxuriating. It's towering header. Fletcher gets it clear. Time and again they are repelled. Timber. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Romero calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in, flashes it, there's the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, just not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. De Bruyne. Nicely aimed pass. This might spell it, and he shoots! And no mistake. Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 45 minutes is
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Shonen Belmare are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's got away from it. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Timber. And it's Olmo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kadiolu. And here's Isak. Now it's Hazard. He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Darren Fletcher gets it away. And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
Beckham with the cross. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Beckham. And this is Inzaghi. There's the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The goal.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution in progress.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And they've got rid. Struck first time. Now there's a terrific hit. Isak. Shonen Belmare, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shonen Belmare ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a sharp pass. And that's a dangerous ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neymar ready to try one. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Inzaghi. He has found the way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gerrard. And it's Kadiolu. That's really well manoeuvred. Inzaghi chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Beckham. Timber. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.